in a game that stretched into overtime. Let's take a look. The MVP and his running mate, Klay Thompson, 1 and 2 this postseason and made threes. Four-time MVP, LeBron James, and Kyrie Irving, who's been dealing with that knee tendonitis. He played well. Golden State shot just 29%. You heard Steve Kerr say they didn't play very well early on, and they looked the part.
You know, they started off slow, started off sluggish. This is the longest period between conference finals and finals in the history of the game. So
really,
both teams were very, very lethargic, and they showed. But this Kyrie, I don't know what percent he was, but that was good defense right there.
Warriors were just 6 of 21 from the field. Kyrie, he played very well on both ends. He got the block there. He's pushing it. He looked great early on.
Yeah, everyone talked about his injury, his health, but he came out aggressive, looked good most of the night, Kyrie Irving.
Curry gets it going in the second quarter.
Yeah, Curry gets it going. The one thing about the NBA Finals, you know, when you get here, you very rarely pay much attention to what's going on in the East. You play everyone in the West so much, so you really have to kind of figure guys out again. You're like, okay, what do they do? Are they really that good? And they said, this guy is really that good with the ball.
NBA Jams.
NBA Jams.
I don't think Kyrie Irving's ever seen a guy handle the ball like him.
I agree.
You know, this is the first time that he sees it on a consistent. We'll see it if he's not injured on a consistent level.
28-10 run by Golden State. LeBron has answers. He had 19 in the first half. Final seconds, it's J.R. Smith. Big three to beat the buzzer. Didn't hear much from him in the second half. Third quarter, Cleveland.
Oh, Moscow.
Kyrie Irving finds the big Russian. First Russian to play in the NBA Finals. James drives.
So
gets the runner to go.
What would Sabonis never played in the finals, right?
That's true.
Matt,
And wasn't Russian.
That's not true. That's not true, man.
What's
He's
not
the
true?
second Russian.
Who's the first?
Me, Shaquille O'Neal.
Okay.
I'm the first black Russian.
No, say no more, baby. Say no more.
Spasiba.
No, say no more.
Laurie Spate's been injured for this team with that right calf injury, missed the Western Conference Finals. He can still shoot, as we learned. Fourth quarter, LeBron and more LeBron.
Yeah, you know, LeBron here hit some big shots, but I thought Cleveland down the stretch, too much one-on-one, too much ISO basketball, not really sharing and really relying on him, LeBron, and Kyrie to try to come through for them down the stretch.
They had just 19 assists on their 39 made buckets. Curry, he's got options.
He's got options.
A lot
To me,
of options.
that's the difference. I just feel that it's playmakers. He loses his shoe here, but they were losing their man on defense, Cleveland was, and because he has the ability to just give it up. I don't think LeBron always has that luxury, unless Kyrie's in the game, to just pass ahead, pitch ahead, because going into the last 3 minutes of the game, got you right there. Steph only had, 18, 19 points.
Yeah.
He wasn't really lighting it up, but he has the luxury to pitch ahead, which LeBron does not have on a consistent basis.
They put Shumpert on Curry in the third quarter. He only got off 4 shots in that third quarter. And in the fourth, he got to go in here a little bit. Such a great ball handler to create a little space. Knocks that one down. Mozgov goes hard.
Mozgov time to Mozgov people.
Man.
Fouled by Andrew Bogut. And give Mozgov credit. He calmly knocks him down.
I'm not mad at that.
Good concentration.
He shot
by
that
the
like
big man.
Dirk
Good follow
Nowitzki
three.
like. He looked very Dirk on that. Oh, give me that.
I don't know what percentage is, but that's good defense.
Yeah, this was a great recovery. Most guys would have gave up on the play, but the NBA Finals, Grant, he's like, no.
That's all ball, too.
23.7 boards, 6 assists, 2 blocks, and 4 steals for Kyrie Irving. Here's the shot we talked about earlier.
And I thought the Shumpert shot had more chance of going into the LeBron shot.
Yeah,
I thought that was a better look at the basket than what LeBron did.
And so we go to overtime, and that's where the Cavs' chances went south.
Big play right there. Get some momentum, get to the line. Hadn't scored at that point. And from that moment on,
see,
Golden State scored easily.
You talk about live by the jump shot, die by the jump shot, but you live because everyone's coming at you at the jump shot, and then you able to kill them and knock free throws in.
Yep.
There you see Irving goes down, trying to get past Klay. And he's already had a strained foot this postseason. He's had the knee tendonitis, which cost him a couple of games in the Eastern Conference Finals. And you see the emotion as he hobbles off in overtime. with an apparent ankle injury. We'll hope to
Harrison
hear from
Barnes, timely.
David Blatt.
Big shot.
Big
Timely
shot by
shots,
Barnes.
all playoffs, has played solid defense. Could be a bigger contributor offensively probably, but has played his role to the T, to the max.
Barnes had 11. They win the overtime 10-2. They win the game 108-100.